There we go. Now I'm back and I'm not fucking around anymore. Games that aren't games. Hello everyone. This is an archive, so I can talk as though I'm talking to people who are watching this, even though it's stream. Just trust me. It all makes sense in some way. Though if you want to get technical, technically more people are going to see this in the archive than in the actual stream. So maybe I should fuck off with the stream and just make the videos, but no, not like that. Anyway, what was I doing? Where am I up to? Let me quickly assess my location. Don't mind that. Right. Now I know where I'm going next. That's that's quite a long way away, Pence. I don't know how likely that is. Okay, why can't I do the thing? That's fine. I am going to go to the Duke's Archives next. Which is going to be a bit of a slog because that area really sucks. A pain in the face. What am I looking for? Anor Londo. That's where I'm going. Anor Londo. Oh right, I pissed off Gwendolyn, so she's gonna kill me. Wait, Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn. Here's the thing though. She's the firekeeper, so if I kill her, that bonfire isn't gonna be usable anymore. Why is she rolling so slowly? Not supposed to have fat rolls, is she?
But how? This woman is a threat. Master Gwendolyn.
Oh well. Oh, I didn't get those chests. Did I even get the other chest? What if I go and get the chests? It's probably a bad idea now that I've ruined that bonfire. I think I got that chest. I didn't get those chests. So hopefully that doesn't become too much of a problem. I'll just have to be careful. You missed a door, Strider. Trust me, that makes sense. Yes, a door. It shouldn't have been a door. I wasn't expecting a door. But a door it was nonetheless. In a way, sure, I'll give it that. Stop with the shield. Stab you in the crotch. That was an easy dodge. These guys' shields are always such a pain in the ass. I can only assume it's worse with a heavier weapon. Notice how this chest is a distinctly different colour to the other chest? And also that it's breathing. I absolutely don't need a crystal helm. But here I am. I said I was going to consider another fashion change, didn't I? Maybe I should take a look at what armors I can equip without getting slow rolls. Once I take off these gauntlets, that would help quite a lot. Let's take a quick look what I've got. Let's take me back to there. What's my capacity? I could go up to 27.5. But then I do kind of like those sealer armors. They're kind of cool. I'd go with the brass stuff, but I probably can't equip all of that. It's probably going to be too heavy. Way too heavy. It is a good look though. I quite like that. What if I swap out the gauntlets? Better. I need Havel's ring. Why haven't I gotten Havel's ring yet? That would solve all of these problems. I'm gonna go get Havel's ring. Well, I'll go get the bonfire and then I'll get Havel's ring. If I just take them off. What's the lightest gauntlets I own? It is the crimson ones, okay. There, that's good enough. It's true. These things can be trouble though. Especially when it don't dodge when I tell it to. Especially when I get hit even when I do dodge. One more should do it. Yeah, you're probably right, Strider. It's hardly an interesting area, is it? Why are there pigs in here anyway? Oh, magic ran out. It's gonna... Oh. I'm doing around about the same amount of damage, actually. Did magic weapon do anything? Because that sure seems like the same number. Well, fuck. You can't warp back to this bonfire though. But I don't think you need to kill the pigs again and I can run back, it's fine. I'm gonna go get Havel's ring. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. What would be the closest bonfire to Havel's ring? Probably the closest one that I can warp to anyway, jeez. Probably Undead Parish. I just would have thought magic would have done decently against the armor. Those things normally don't take much damage at all. This fight's generally longer. Alright, I'm gonna run over there as quickly as I can. Unborn pig video is an interesting sentence. Hello everyone, yes, yes. I probably should kill these guys, I'm gonna have to go through them. Now if only I had Hush. Ow. Gonna ignore the spear fellow because they don't move for shit. Here I am at the other pig place. But that's long since dead. Bye, dragon. God, this is a bit of a hike, isn't it? Just in case I die, because it is quite possible. Okay, nothing else around here is doing that much damage at the moment. No, other way. It just shows you how far you've come blazing through areas like this. I never go through here. What's even through here? Ah, yes. They'll come in handy, probably. Also, while I'm here, I can do another thing that I didn't do earlier. They're dropping so much shit. This is probably the easiest Black Knight in the game, so it's not that surprising. You never know, that ring may come in handy, though probably not. I've never... The red tearstone ring I can see a... Well, it's the easiest, it's the first one you bump into, so you could kill it the first time you bump into him. You just probably won't. Compared to all the other ones, I bet that one is the easiest. Where's our friend? I know he's down here somewhere. I'm always so worried fighting this guy. That was dangerous. What are you doing? Trying to use my range. Oh, you're just gonna break boys in one hit, huh? One more should do it. I'm glad it did, because I would have been in trouble if it didn't. There we go. I have no intention of coming out here just yet. I mean, I guess I could. No, we'll save that for later. Just need to get back now. I mean, I could go and talk to Dusk and get some of those spells now, but it's hardly urgent or required in any way. I'll get my dexterity up to 40 and then we'll start pumping intelligence. See what it knows. I'm just gonna have to walk down Orlando again. Just can't walk back from here. Not that matters. Anyway, let's get that ring on. And that should be more than enough to let me wear this. I could wear heavier, but I do like this look. This is cool armor. I don't care what anyone says. Not that I think anyone does say anything bad about this armor, but I think it's good looking armor. I don't remember what that character's name is. Yeah, that seems like that could be a problem. Actually, I wonder if... Nope, that's not the gesture I meant to do. Never mind. That's not her name though, is it? She has a name, everyone's got a name. Just don't remember what hers is. I think it begins with A? Unless I'm mixing it up with something else. I don't know. Glad I don't have to fight those pigs again. Should see what other gestures I've got. Not that I'm going to be using gestures very much, especially given that this isn't not going to be much in the way of multiplayer. These guys are such pains in the ass. I assume magic damage probably isn't very good against these guys. Maybe I should test that. Let's see how the butterfly horn does against him. It's not bad damage. It's about what I was doing before, wasn't it? If not a little more. Might be more damage. God, and this piece of shit. Not only do they put these annoyingly tough hollow buggers everywhere, but you got that idiot over there dancing, making everything more difficult. Yeah, magic damage definitely isn't going to be good for you. Jesus Christ. That didn't drop a thing. Maybe you have to do dusk first. That's annoying. Teleporting bastard. I forgot that one could teleport. I thought it was just the others. Oh well, maybe I should have done dusk first. Ow! When they've got that buff on them, they really fucking hurt. This area kinda sucks, but at least you only really have to go through this particular section once. Successfully. Let's look through this list. Beacon. I'm probably not going to use Beacon. That one. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep using my... Let's see what the Silver Knight Spear does. I don't imagine it would have much on this. It's about what my partisan is doing. But that Moonlight Butterfly Horn's actually doing pretty good damage against them, so I'll keep using it. I almost dodged that. Maybe she's an honorary Blade of the Dark Moon. I want to kill this thing very dead. Oh, the Moonlight Butterfly Horn does bugger all against those things. That's the problem with being pure magic damage off of this thing. Some things it's just not going to be useful against. I've got to say, it's doing pretty good work on these things though. How long were you using this thing for, Strider? Please tell me you didn't have to fight things like that with this thing. Because that seems like a bad time. You're gonna teleport back down here, aren't you? I tried. It just teleported somewhere and he's dancing again. Piece of garbage. Okay, I'm gonna have to change back. Because I need this thing dead. I need its house burned to the ground. If it's teleporting again, it better be going over the other side. This area is a real pain because there's just stuff shooting at you from everywhere. There's buggers buffing those things that are already kind of hard to kill. It's just a shit of an area. I can see them over there, but I can't do anything about it. I haven't got any rage. I really should have turned off full control. I turned off full control, I mean changed full control out for a different spell. Probably should have loaded in by then. Why isn't that other one doing anything? Nope, that's not the item button. Just want that other bug by himself. We're almost through the bulk of this area. Hate it. That didn't need to go that way. I wasn't expecting that to take off literally all of my life. This area sucks so much. So much. You can't even run through it because you will get murdered. I probably could run to the goddamn channeler and kill that thing first. That at least means that that thing isn't shooting at me the whole time and buffing everything. Be nice if the lock-on did. I mean, I don't mind the cave so much. It's got cool aesthetics. And this place, you know, even the design of this place isn't so bad, but just everything in here sucks so bad. So bad. Look, I don't hate the invisible floors. Wonder if this would help to any degree. I hope I get to Seath by the end of this stream, otherwise this isn't going to be a terribly interesting one. Not that it's going to be a terribly interesting one at the best of times, but still. Let's see how much extra this does. So I can safely ignore it when... fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Now I don't even have it. I have to waste another one. The arrows are hurting my brain. You shouldn't let arrows hit you in the brain. Yeah, this doesn't do meaningfully more damage. Oh, now the blue thing's pissed off. That was lucky, wasn't it? I really need to upgrade my Estus. If I try and skip down. I just want this area to be done with. And this is the quickest way to do it. I'm out of Estus already. Fortunately, there's only one more thing of note up here. I don't think I've ever died to this thing. But also that doesn't mean it can't happen. Here's a weird idea. What if I could see how much damage I've done? Camera, I'm talking to you. There. We're done with the area for now. Getting awfully crystally up here. Can't imagine why. I don't want to get cursed. Tell you what, let's use the only time this ring is actually that useful. In case it's not obvious, I'm trying to die. Because you can't actually kill safe like that. Oh yes, magic. Don't need full control. And honestly, magic weapon isn't helping me that much anyway, but let's get great magic weapon in. And great soul arrow. I think I'd prefer number of uses over raw damage. The swings. This whole segment's just weird. I don't think you can get anything in here, but fuck it. No biggie. They sure are useless though. Bring back on. I'd like more souls, please. Something somewhere died. Not sure where. Thank you message. Don't really remember everything around here that well. This area's just big and it's not that fun to navigate and you have to go all the way down before you can go up. Like, it's cool that this is just a massive goddamn library with a prison in it. I guess. But, it's not particularly engaging. I'm glad I picked the partisan. That feels real good to do.
Chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me?
Logan has to stop getting himself captured. Oh, he's so smart. He knows all these sorceries. Apparently can't use them to protect himself. Useless bugger. I didn't actually hit the thing I was aiming for, but did hit something else. I don't think you have to turn that off, but it's kind of irritating after a while. See, there were 2 extra cells that I didn't open, if I recall correctly. One was, I think, the next one. And there was that one on the other side of my cell. I don't really remember what's down here, so it can't be that important. And yet... all of a sudden, fall control sounds like a good idea again. Ow! Where the fuck did you come from? Snake's just falling out of the sky. Is that all that's up there? Just that? Is that one soul item? Now I have to run all the way back again? Gosh. It was a waste of time, wasn't it? That said, I probably have enough soul items that I could probably get some nice juicy levels. If I was so inclined. Why are the first couple of levels of stairs so much steeper than the other ones? I have no memory how you get that item in there. Oh, never mind. All of a sudden, the memories are coming back. We'll go and get it later. Fun fact. One of those 3 crystal things, I'm guessing it was the first one, is guaranteed to give you a point of humanity as a compensation of sorts for the fact that you have to die to progress. And there are certain, I think under certain circumstances you can make it so that it always drops that point of humanity. So if you were particularly bored or needed a lot of humanity or whatever, you can farm that one enemy. Just get humanity guaranteed every time. As I understand it. What a piece of shit. Did a dance and then murdered me. That's styling. I have to remember where you get the key to free Logan. It's somewhere out there. That's not the run button. As long as you fuck off, I don't care where you go. Alright, you go over there. Spoiler alert, this area hasn't stopped being bad. Oh, God. I think I've got to go down anyway. I always forget which ones have the chests. Some of these are just empty. For the sake of symmetry. I am more interested in getting through this area safely so that I can get to the bonfire and then be safe. It's not going so well. Apparently I'm out of Estus. And I'm dead. This is why I wanted to get the Duke's Archives out of the way. I would rather fight the bed of chaos. That says something. What's everyone else doing? It's alright when they die like they're supposed to. I hate the channelers. The one that you see near the beginning of the game isn't so much of a pain because it's just like a challenge to overcome, and then once you kill it, it's dead and you never have to worry about it again. These ones just serve to make the area that much more annoying. It's a shame, I don't mind the Seath fight, but everything in the area coming up to him is just a shit. Just a shit. I don't mind when you do the dance here, because it means I can kill you instantly. That's one less thing to worry about. One less horror in this world. As it were. Fuck off. That's it, I'm going. Oh, my attempts to go have been met with absolute rejection. Now they're gonna get me buffed. Gotta kill them because I can't get through the stairway now. I'm going again. This is what happens at every public library. Crystal buggers kill you. Repeatedly. I haven't been to the library in this... where I live. I should. I only vaguely remember where to go. It's somewhere up on this side. I still don't remember where the chests are. Are there even any chests? I can look at both sides from here. It doesn't look like there's any over there. Maybe they're only on the other side. There might only be one. It might just be the mimic. My memory is not super solid of this area. That's right, you have to go up the rotating stairs. I am not going to bother trying to get Avalon because that sounds like too much trouble for absolutely no payoff. Avalon is in that chest over there. Just above my shoulder there. God, if ever there was a bonfire you should kindle, it's the goddamn bonfires around here. 5 Estus just isn't enough because everything is hitting you all the time. Ow. That's right, I have to go up a level. IIRC. Yep. Oh. Also, they kind of hurt when they hit you, right? Like a lot? You see, the main reason it's confusing is because the room that's on that side is the room that you enter from. It's just because you get pulled off onto that cell on the side that everything gets flipped and it's confusing. Like the first time I was here, it took a while to figure that out, that was the room where you actually first enter from. The only reason you have to go through the rigmarole of going through the prison is because these doorways aren't actually there. Swear to God. I'm not going to pull out my butterfly horn because it doesn't add enough to be that useful, and also I want to be able to kill the channels as soon as I bump into them. I suppose without weight limits I probably could have it without any negative effects now, but the main reason I didn't just equip both is because the armor I was wearing, I was sitting right on the fast rolls point. And if I'd put on any more weight, then I wouldn't have been able to roll quickly. It's just such a pain in the ass. Whole area, everything. Arrows from everywhere, and anywhere you try and heal up, there's either an arrow going towards you or that magic shit. These crystal buggers are everywhere. You have to go on the other side anyway. Lock-ons being a pain. This is a bad area. I'm willing to say it. Most other areas have redeeming qualities. This one ain't got shit. Yeah, the Silver Knight Archers in Anor Londo, they can be a real pain in the ass for one section. This whole area is like this. The entirety of the Duke's Archives is just this. The only reason you're in this area for so long is because everything is killing you. I just need to get a little bit further and then I'll unlock a shortcut. And this area will become so much less painful. There's still a channeler between me and there. And I need life. What have I got? Okay, am I in the right spot? Maybe I have to go down a level. No problem, no problem. That can be done. Unfortunately, I have to go back through there one more time, but once I've done that, we're free. I'm pretty sure one of these is a mimic, and I'm being very careful to make sure I'm checking fast, because I don't remember which one. Oh, never mind, it's that one. Friend killed me and I hate you for it. Someone's mowing. Hope that doesn't come through too much. That's what I get for doing these on the weekend, I guess. That's what I get for not having a dedicated studio space. That's what I get for being poor. Ish. I'm not sure what kind of a joke Kirby's trying to make right now, so I'm just gonna stay quiet until I get context. Oh, for fuck. Come here. I said come here. It's an odd thing to do, Abby. What are you doing? What time is it there again? It would be what? In the early AMs? Have you considered sleep? I mean, it's fine if you haven't, but maybe you should. I'm gonna be so glad when I never have to go through here again. So glad. Should drop a trident. I have absolutely no intention of using it if they did, but wish they would. I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, that's right, I was gonna go and get that stuff. It really is quite a long way to fall. You would not be in good shape if you did that in real life. Right, seance ring. I'm not gonna rest at that bonfire. Just gonna go. Just gonna go. crystal bug is going to stop, or is he going to follow me all the way down? I mean, honestly, I thought the snake guys had also done that, but here they are. Then I just have to get through here. Oh, hello, snake person. Where the hell did you come from? Oh god, now they're all coming. Don't humidify your chloroform. It's not good for it. I'm so worried that these things are going to kill me. Oh, this is going poorly. Hate it. Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use one of these. Which I'm going to regret. And then do this. That would at least make this easier. You know what? I'm going to take it one step further. I'm going to do this. Do this. And then this. There. Now we've got a big old fire and I don't have to worry constantly about healing myself. Should have done this earlier. Now I'm gonna get invaded right when I get there. Of course, I need the chance to heal myself. I just need to free Logan and then I can get the hell out of here. Need more stamina. Do I have the grass crest shield? Did I get that? Can I put that on? No, apparently I never got that. Oh well. Don't remind me, Strider. Look, not all areas are this shit. There's going to be plenty of time to cool off between bad areas. Not to mention a week between every stream. I think I'll be okay, but we'll see what happens, you know, in a year or so when I'm up that far. Never know. Maybe I'll kill these things now, just so I don't have to worry about them. I'd say these ones are... Well, they're probably a little bit tougher than the ones in Sen's Fortress. You actually have room to fight them, which isn't something you normally have. The arse is a critical spot on most enemies. Don't know if you know that. That's never more true than that one pig that you can stab in the back. In the back. I guess I have to kill these things too. Fine, we'll look at the snake thing's feet. How do those things see me before? They just happen to know you're here. Besides, we'll take this slower. I don't think magic's gonna do much, but let's give it a go. Not terrible. No one tried to forget I was there. Didn't work. Oh, I'm so worried. Shouldn't push my luck like that. Oh, and here they are, right on time. I mean, they're actually late, but... $365 damage for every day of the year. This one's having some trouble. No, those are definitely feet. No, those aren't tails. Are these squids or kids?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
I'll buy him. I probably can't use him, but I'll buy him. Now we take the quick way out. I should really make sure I don't run out of bones, because I'm getting low. I've got this humanity. Should I humanity up? Nah. How much point is there? I can barely see Logan in here.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected, even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
Everything I can afford, I already own. I think I've only got enough intelligence to use homing soul mass anyway, and I don't want it.
Ah, the secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial...
Logan's getting old.
A sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens the primordial crystal is in the inner garden.
I'll give it a go, Strider.
Very archives, the Crystal Forest. The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation, but his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. Farewell.
Such a curt farewell. Why? I wonder what you could use all these prism stones for. Whoops. I didn't need to do that. I imagine a blunt weapon would probably be better for these things. But here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. That's my trendy reference. Because you see, I'm hip and down with the kids. I don't think there's anything over there. So I'm not going to go over there. Right, I think I need to go down to Blighttown to get what's her name to show up in this area too. That's a shame. Because I'm not gonna do that. I'll have to come back later. Oh, these things are useless. The other ones, not so much. We'll get to that. I like the look of this area, even if you don't like the invisible platforms. Which, understandable to an extent. though it's not like they don't not hint it at all. Fortunately, all but one of them is straight. God, here's a fight that doesn't make you feel very good. What was me hitting the ground? I don't remember that sound. Oh look, there's a whatchamacallit. One of those things I don't remember the name of. I'm absolutely not going over there. But there is one. You don't see those too often. I forget what they're called. Vagrant. That's right. Unfortunately, that's the one path that is pretty shit, so I'm not going out there. But it's interesting to see that it's over there. Well, moonlight butterflies, I don't want to piss them off. I never actually have pissed one of these moonlight butterflies off. I just leave them be because they don't attack you unless you get close. Start invading their personal space. Oh god, I need to lock on. I got one of them. I don't remember what that item is, but I'd kinda like it. Time to go. Oh god, is there a path here? Shut up, Oscar. It's not actually Oscar. Who knows who it is, but it's the picture they use. Ow. Can't imagine why I never pissed one of you off. I like these things. They're weird. They're cool. These clams or kids? Just big spiky clams with a bunch of legs. Filled with skulls because... well, you know why. And also they drop both of those things in pretty good quantities. You would hope that you'd never need purging stones because you curse, that's bad, but if you need them, it's good to have a stockpile and these things will happily drop them for you. You're supposed to stab me, that's my job. But stab you, not stab myself. Let's go ahead and... I don't know how much that's going to do, but... I've got 3 uses, I might as well use them. No, I pissed off more than one. At least they stagger easily. Bugger. I did try to roll. They do kind of hurt. Everything except that pokey move, that doesn't do a whole lot, but everything else does. Fortunately, it's not that hard to get back there, it's just a bit of a trek. You can pretty much ignore everything up until those guys. Oh, shucks. I really have that many armors that are as pretty as this one at the moment. Probably buy Ornstein's armor. And I've got that Channeler armor, but fuck that. Big crystal buggers are intimidating, but they're mostly... Oop, I did not mean to suddenly swing around like that. That was quite worrying. God, why is it's like that? Well, the platform was pushing me off and I got worried, so I tried to roll back, but I jumped instead of rolling and jumped off the platform. Can't promise I wouldn't have rolled off the platform either, but still, bullshit. Should have been pushing me anyway. This stream's gonna be a real world beater, isn't it? So there's some things I'm gonna have to remember to come back for later. I have to come back to meet. No, I have to go and meet Dusk and then go and say hello to that first golem near the entrance. Again. And if I feel so inclined, I have to go and do more stuff before I can meet. What's her name? Sieglinde? I don't actually know how you pronounce it. I know how to spell it. Yes. Onion number 2. The question is, will I bother? There's no boss connected to it, so I'm not actually required to. Alright, round 2. Stop freaking me, you piece of garbage. An interesting case where it's kind of easier to hit from the back just because you can get closer to them from the behind. I'll probably need some of this twinkling titanite, so happy to pick it up. You saying that mowing isn't coming through the mic? I say it as though I'm responding to something that was said the last stream. Because it's sure loud as shit to me. Come on, these things aren't even that difficult. Ah! If I don't get at least Seath on the goddamn list today, I'm not happy. This is deeply unpleasant. Seath's probably going to kill me a couple of times. Just because there's one or two moves that he has that's kind of rubbish. No bonfire between here and there at all, and that's a crime. God, I can't believe I'm looking forward to the goddamn demon ruins in comparison to this. That's probably where we'll head next. I may stop off at Ash Lake before I go down there, just so that we can be thorough about seeing everything in broad strokes. Areas, at least. I don't think there's anywhere that's quite as skippable as that. Not counting the DLC. I want to try running past the clams, but I think this area, more than any other in the game, is at real risk of clams winding up in the boss fight, and I don't want that. I don't know if that can happen, but it seems like it could, and that's the last thing I want. Get away from me. I don't know why these things are giving me so much trouble. Normally these are just trash. Straight trash. Maybe it's the thrust damage. Maybe I'm not doing as much damage to these things as normal. They're normally kinda tough. Oh god, I've pissed off all three of them. Yeah, that didn't do that much more. I'm gonna leave. Just gonna go. Is there's problems? Clam variety? have a stack of clams here. I cannot see the other one at all. Okay, we're finally at the boss. With 20 minutes to go. More or less. We'll see how this goes. Actually, these statues remind me, maybe I should make sure I've got some good curse resistant gear on, because I don't want to see what that's like otherwise. What are we looking for? This one. What gives me the highest number? Leggings of Favor? Pretty sure the sealer stuff is actually very good for this. I mean, I don't need to max it out completely in complete deference of armor value. But if I just get a few things boosted a bit, maybe like that. That'll probably do. Thief's kinda cool. Only kinda. That's all I'm giving you. I'll see what I can do about the tail, but it's probably gonna get me killed. Mostly because of that move. That one worries me more than any of the others. Fuck the tail. That's it. Let's, Are there any NPCs you can summon for Seath? I don't remember. There's gotta be someone, right? Just having a second person there to distract him while you run around the back and do the choppy chop. That is the actual way to do it. I'll humanity up and take a look while I run past. I'm gonna be less worried about the clams because there's gonna be a proper fog gate this time. You'd think they'd be a bit more thorough about making sure that things can't actually do anything through the fog gate though. Like in Anor Londo, some of those giants can attack you through the gate just because they're so big. I hope it's not like a summon sign out here or something. No, you'd never get an NPC through that place. Is it interesting that the only things that cause curse are basilisks and Seath? I think literally nothing else in the game does. And that's probably a good thing, given that, you know, curse would be bad if it was common. It doesn't really look like Seath could fly anywhere. Let alone through the cave, but it's probably magic. Like, if anything in this game can get away with that argument, it's Seath. I don't see a summit sign, which I hope I don't regret. There's got to be an NPC somewhere. Right, the crystal. Definitely broke the crystal before. I thought you only had to break it once. I know I said fuck the tail, but also there's a tail. I can't just ignore the tail. See, the trick is you get him to break the crystal so you can run around while he's doing that. Because, you know, Seath is a moron, he'll not be careful around his own source of invincibility. Okay. Tail didn't come off. I'm just doing this now. I'm not risking dying again. Ow. I forgot you could do that. Here's the thing, for the most part, Seath is really easy. Like most bosses, there's just a couple of moves that you need to watch out for. Because most of the time, if you're attacking him head on, he's not even doing moves that could hit you. Again, because Seath is an idiot. That was close. I gotta stop saying things are really easy. Let's see if the scales. One more Lord Soul. Now we have to rank that bastard. Which may or may not be easy. We're up to number 16. So that's gonna go there. I mean, the run up to him isn't that bad. I'm gonna say that the majority of Duke's Archives doesn't factor into this because you don't have to go through all of that to get to the boss. It's not something you see as part of the process of getting from a bonfire to a boss. Because otherwise, the whole game would be a tapestry. I don't know. So I'm going to say that the run does not actually factor into it, except for the area between the bonfire and the boss itself. Which, to be fair, is kind of a long run. It's certainly one of the longer distances between a bonfire and a boss. And I'd say the bulk of the crystal caves isn't that bad. You can run past most of the enemies. The clams are a bit of a pain, apparently. I've never had that much trouble with it. I don't know what was going on there. But the boss itself, I don't know. Seath really isn't that bad. Like, most of Seath's attacks are not a problem. Except when they hit you. Most of them don't hit you. But, the main attack to worry about is that wishy-washy one with the tail, because it does ridiculous amounts of damage. And it's basically unavoidable. I don't know if you can block it, but you certainly can't dodge it because it's just back and forth, and unless you're out of range, you will get hit. Fortunately, out of range does include the area directly in front of him. He basically does not defend himself from just getting stabbed in... I can't say the crotch, it's not really a crotch. But where the crotch you might imagine would be. So yeah, I think Strad is quite right. Seath is a really average boss. On the other hand, Seath is really good for grinding out, say, some sunlight medallions, or whatever they're called. Because he is a fairly easy boss. Having someone getting summoned is the way to get that tail if you're after the Moonlight Greatsword. It's kind of a fun boss to do with other people. Like, there's certainly been at one point where I was just laying down summon sign after summon sign, just grinding out some souls, grinding out some humanity. It's not bad for that. But that's not really... I mean, it's a factor, but it's not going to get him too far up. I think I would rather fight Seath than Gravelord Nito. Because Nito's just kind of rubbish. Yeah, the crystal barely factors into the fight. You run to the end, punch it, and then you just fight the boss. Not like he puts up a particularly big fight and you're running to it. I will say a factor for me is that the tail is a bitch to get off solo. Just because it does not give you a good chance to get it. Also, because it's so big and moves around so much, it can be difficult to hit at the best of times. I'd rather fight Seath than Moonlight Butterfly. And probably the Stray Demon. Honestly, I could see Seath at number 6 between Asylum Demon and Stray Demon. Asylum Demon's easy, but I think it's... Like, every now and then I feel conflicted about how high up Asylum Demon is, but I think Asylum Demon really does do a good job of being the first boss. They've got that two-part thing where you could stick around and kill it and get a bonus for killing it the first time, but But the game expects you to go off, build up your strength, and then... And strength in this case, that means get a not shit sword, and come back and clean the floor with it, basically. And get you into the habit of dodging attacks and watching out for attacks and that stuff. Silent Demon is a good introductory boss, I think. Far better than Taurus Demon follows it up with. I could see it at number 6. Like, all things aside, Seath isn't that great of a boss to fight, but also... It's not just... I don't know, Stray Demon isn't that interesting to fight. Seath at least is fun because you run up and beat the shit out of one of the bosses that they've built up. And it's fun to co-op. I'm thinking number 6, yeah. What's his name? Seath the Scaleless? Is that what they call him in the game? I think that's what the name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can look it up. I don't really have the ability to here. So yeah, that's the list for now. Also, it occurs to me that I never got rid of this rubbish. Too late now. I have 3 minutes left, so let's level up. Max out that dexterity. Where are my little list? Where was I going next? This thing said I was going to Ash Lake next, which I tend to agree with. So I guess I'll head that direction. Ez is right, I keep forgetting to upgrade my Estus, and now is a good chance. Thank you for reminding me to do that. I think I have like 2 or 3 Firekeeper souls.
No worries.
Because I need to meet him down in Blighttown. And I can do that while I head towards Ash Lake. I had 3 Firekeeper souls. What am I doing? Now then, the closest one would probably be... Order of Chaos? Otherwise you'd have to go through the Veil of Dragons or whatever it's called. You know what I mean. Where are the other Kirk fights again? I forget where the second one is. The first one is in the depths, which I did. The second one... He shows up in Demon Ruins? The third one is down in Isola. I think it is Demon Ruins, actually. Yeah, just before you fight the Capra demons. I just like fighting Kirk, because he's rubbish. And I like the spiky armor. It actually proved to be pretty useful when I was... Well, maybe not useful, but entertaining when I was fighting with the flips. You're just flipping into things and doing damage, and your stamina regenerates really quickly, and you're just constantly doing scratch damage. It was more annoying than actually useful, but, you know, I'll take that. Wait. Okay. I think you need moss to do what you need to do with Siegmeyer down here. And I was hoping I wasn't out of the moss. Because that would have been awkward. I'll go and talk to Siegmeyer and then we'll finish up. That'll be the last thing I do. I can kill them in one hit now, that's nice. We'll get down to the Great Hollow bonfire. That'll be the last thing we do, since it's more or less in the same direction. You can just see Siegmeyer from here. Saving Siegmeyer more out of obligation than anything else. I don't need the reward at the end of that questline.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss? Fantastic! Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation. Well, our fates do...
You're just carrying around an extra shield?
Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
You're very funny, Sigma.
The poison swamp, like quicksand in there.
Should probably be careful. More careful than I was being anyway. These things can be a pain when they gang up on you. I'll probably expedite my travels through the Great Hollow. I don't know how you're supposed to know this place is down here. This doesn't look like an illusion wall at all. It's an illusion wall behind another illusion wall, presuming you've noticed the first one, and then you're supposed to be expecting that there's a second one. Who put these ladders here? But yeah, I'm probably not going to spend too much time in the Great Hollow now, like I will get the Chloranthy ring, because that's handy. And that's probably going to be it, honestly. I'll get some of those dragon scales down the bottom because I can, and that'll be it. Anyway, that's it for now, from me. Because I've got breakfast to go and have. Because I didn't have it during the break like I'm supposed to. Because I'm good like that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll see everyone next week.